Welcome to the first episode of the Home Run Josh Sports vlog. And I just want to start off with a question that was emailed to me from a fan from my co-hosting at the Cool Jeffrey Show, which you can watch every Sunday and Wednesday night. They wanted to ask if they thought cheerleading was a sport. So I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, it's half and half. Like the competition stuff, yeah, you got to do a lot of crazy tricks and stuff, but if you're just like sitting there, you're like clapping around, and that's nothing. It's not even a sport. That's just clapping to a beat. All right, and the main topic of the show: NFL playoffs, AFC style. First team is a team that started off 1-15 last season, and is now entering the playoffs to play the Baltimore Ravens. That would be the Miami Dolphins. You're gonna, if you have a bracket going or like a fantasy football team, start Chad Pennington, because he's gonna be money. He's got a high passer rating, and I just don't know how they do it. It's crazy. So look for them to go deep into the playoffs, and they got a good, strong defense led by Joey Porter. They can stop the pass, but mostly their offense is just gonna tear it up with the Wildcat formation that nobody has found a way to stop yet. So they will beat Miami and move into the second round playoffs. And now we're gonna go to the people, where CC Single 07 has a question. Yeah, I can hear you, but I can't see you, buddy.
Oh, that's a shame.
All right, what's your question?
1 second. My question? Okay. Now you're talking about Pennington.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why was Chad Pennington skipped over for the AFC selections were announced?
For the All-Star team?
Why do you think that is? For the All-Star team? Yeah.
Chad Pennington was skipped over for the All-Star team.
Right over him, right?
Yeah, that did happen. He was skipped over because in the AFC there are a lot of great quarterbacks that ran ahead of Chad Pennington. Like Brett Favre, Kerry Collins. There's a lot of better quarterbacks that have had better years than him. But I'm just gonna go ahead and straight up tell you that Chad Pennington got ripped off.
Yeah,
He's arguably in the top 3 of the quarterbacks in the AFC. Number 1 would have to be.
And he wasn't even in the top 5. They started Peyton Manning. That was good.
Yeah, number 1 was Peyton Manning in my book.
And Matt Ryan listed number 2, but why did he not even get top 5 MVPs?
Oh, you're talking about the MVP.
Of a Pro Bowl bid.
Oh, the MVP is different,
Yeah.
Cody. Yeah, he there, because the team he plays for, yes, he played a part in their winning, but the MVP, it's basically like who had the most impact on their team. And Peyton Manning would be number 1, because in their last 9 games, they won all 9. After starting 4-8, and now they're in the playoffs. So, he's got to be up there. Matt Ryan's just a rookie, and he did had an amazing year for a rookie. That hasn't really been seen. And the Ravens quarterback was probably in there, Joe Flacco. Nobody expected him to do anything, but look at where the Ravens are at now. They're in the playoffs too. So even though Chad Pennington should be in the top five, there's just people who had greater impacts on their team this year.
Yeah. It's probably because his touchdown passes were so low compared to Manning and Clark. But his normal passes were just up there.
Yeah. Plus the formation that the Miami Dolphins ran. Is there any other issue that you had? Anything you wanted to discuss?
No, that was the only thing that bugged me. But I guess they have their reasons.
Yeah, alright. Alright, thank you, CC Single 07, for that question. Moving on to the Baltimore Ravens. Now, in the AFC, it's the toughest division in the NFL, and Baltimore does not have the experience that they need through coaching and the quarterback position, which is key. They have two rookies, John Harbaugh, the coach, and Joe Flacco, the quarterback out of Delaware. But the upside of this team is that they have a excellent defense, but sadly, when they're playing Miami, they're going to need all the offense that they can get. So, sadly, Baltimore will have to go. From as much as I like this team, they just don't have the experience that it takes to move on.